Hey everybody, it's me, Aaron coming at ya. Everybody, don't freak. I was not in the hospital. I was not kidnapped. I was on vacation. I was going around in my minivan doing talks about YouTube and like 80s fashion. I missed a week because my motel did not have cable and I just didn't tape it. My VCR didn't tape when I came home. So I missed it. I'm so sorry. But I saw both episodes. We're going to do a twofer. Episodes 7 and 8 right here. Stick with me, all right? Right in episode 7. They're leaving on a midnight train. Okay, Phil did the joke. I was going to do it. They went to Georgia. Not the state, the country. But I was really pleased that they did a country that everyone could pronounce. Hopefully, there was nobody who could not pronounce Georgia. Let's see. So they went to Tbilisi, Georgia, and they had to find the St. George statue because apparently that is why it's called Georgia, because of St. George. And then they had to go to the Narikala Fortress and take a gondola ride, another gondola ride. A lot of those this season. And they had to then find a detour. They either had to clean or they had to jump into a giant vat. Apparently, Georgia was one of the first places to ever make wine. It was this big wine vat in the ground and clean it out. And or they had to string. They had to take a needle and string up 20 hazelnuts and then dip it into this concoction of wine and like sugar and make this kind of like sweet treat. It looked like a dipped candle, but don't try sucking a dipped candle. I tried that. I was like, this doesn't taste good. Oh wait, that's a candle. This is not a Coachella. It's a Coachella. But I will be at Coachella this year. If you guys want to hang, I'll be the one in the corner, like looking real cool, just waiting for people to come talk to me, like really humming along to music. But I know all the words because I'm so hip with music. Anyway, that wasn't Coachella. It was like a Coachella. It was really hard. So hard that Kurt and Brody used their express pass. Good choice, guys. Sometimes I really think you guys might win this thing. And other times I think Tyler and Corey is going to because I love Tyler and Corey. But anyways, they used their express pass. Good choice because it was hard. They kept stabbing. Everyone kept stabbing their fingers with the needle, and they were getting blood on the nuts and nuts on the blood and nutty bloodies and bloody nuts and stuff and lots of innuendo and jokes and everything. But everyone kind of got through it finally. Scott and Blair were like, let's watch and see what everybody does. We'll do a good job. And they did. Smart guys. And then after the detour, they had to go to the Rustaveli National Theater, and one person at Roadblock had to learn a dance. Now, Dana and Matt, as we know, are professional dancers. If you mess this one up, I'm going to revoke your professional dancing YouTube license. I'm going to transfer all of your YouTube fans to my channel. And then I'm just going to become rich and famous, like y'all are. And maybe next time I'll get asked to be on a show. I've not mentioned recently how upset I am about not being on this season of The Amazing Race. I'm the biggest fan. I'm a YouTube celeb sensation phenom. Just because I don't mention it doesn't mean it does not kill me every day that I'm not on this. So, moving on. They had to learn to dance. It was actually quite difficult. It wasn't ballet, but it was some sort of difficult dance. Ashley aced it. Ashley, you're kind of pretty amazing. Zach did not ace it. He really had these big weird hats on, and just watching him all skinny trying to do the dance with this big like wig on, it was sad. I'm so sorry. Dana, okay, you are a dancer. You did really well. I'm not going to say another word about that. Kurt was like, oh, I'm a salsa dancer. I can watch YouTube videos and get this salsa dancing. I'll be great at this. I had a little bit of a problem, as did Corey and Scott. Blair, how do you make your dad go up and do a dance? I feel like you were on every cheerleading team and dance squad. You should have done this one, miss. And after that, they had to go to the pit stop. So it was kind of a clean episode, not too much craziness happening. Except Scott and Blair actually finished before Tyler and Corey and were out and about when all of a sudden Scott was like, wait a minute, I have too many backpacks. What am I going to do with this extra backpack? Oh, I got to bring it back. Meanwhile, Tyler's like, where's my backpack? He got a little pouty by his backpack. Scott brought it in, and they both ran out at the exact same time to go to the pit stop. Well, Tyler and Corey can probably run faster than Scott and Blair, and they did. And they got on the mat before Scott and Blair. Scott and Blair, you done. The showmance between Brody and Blair is just gonna have to take a back seat for a while. It's a sad time. I'm gonna have to maybe put a black armband on, but we need to move on because we have to go to episode 8. We're doing a twofer. Just reminding, a twofer. 8 is doing a twofer. They left Georgia, just there for a day, and went to Dubai. Now, I know we've been to Dubai before in a season before, at least one other season, but this is season 28 of The Amazing Race. Some countries probably just aren't cool enough to go to, so we need to go. And I know Dubai is a city, it's not a country, but anyway, we gotta double up sometimes. We've been to England a bunch, we've been to France a bunch. We go to Dubai twice. Excuse me, I'm not bored. You know, people who are bored are boring. People who yawn are yawners. That was like a anyway. Fly to Dubai and find a Bedouin camp. Tyler and Corey got real punny on this trip. They must have gotten a little bit not enough sleep. Tyler, what have you been doing? Tyler, getting to know me. Because this was the Travelocity Gnome episode. They carry it around and do funny things with it. Tyler, seriously. Okay, if we were puppets, it'd be like, hi, I'm Tyler. Oh, hi, I'm 80s. Well, let's be funny together. Okay. Bunny, 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 we're best friends. Bunny, 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 the fun never ends. So they got a detour. Races or oasis. They went back to rhyming the detours. Thank you. In races, you had to get on a bicycle with your partner and outspeed racing camels. That's right. You had a race, and then camels are racing next to you, and you had to beat them to the finish line. Impossible, you say. Apparently not for Brody and Kurt. They ruled this one. Can't believe it, but they did. Some other folks, not so well. Bernie and Ashley. Ashley did it once. It goes, you know what? This is ridiculous. I'm too cute. That sounds mean to people who are muscular. She couldn't do it. She didn't have the quads to do it. So they moved on and they switched and did the Oasis, which was lead for camels 1 mile to a Bedouin camp with a Travelocity gnome on the back of one of the camels. And you get your next clue. They did great with that. Dana, you know what I'm going to say, honey. You do. You're coming off a little harsh on this season. They like to make a villain. I think they've found you as the villain. You're not helping things by saying, I quit. And your boyfriend is just kind of like, and you're like, you're not coming off great. You know they're taping everything you're saying and everything you're doing. That cameraman isn't just hanging out with you. He's recording every mean thing you say, and they're going to play it all. Be a little nicer. Okay. So they did the leading the camel in the Oasis. She complained the entire time. You have a flannel shirt on. Why aren't you hot? I'm hot. Slow down. Okay. That's all I'll say about that. Tyler and Corey, second time around the bikes, they aced it. They got a little bit of head start this time. As did Sherry and Cole. Come on, guys. You're doing great on those bikes. Thank you. Zach and Rachel ended up leading the camels. And so it was like a three-fer and a three-fer. A two-fer, talking about a three-fer and a three-fer from 8E's. We're learning so many numbers tonight, guys. Roadblock, swimming with the sharks. Both teammates had to dress in gold lame swimming suits. You know I'm already in good shape. I got like a 4-pack and like an 8-pack and like a 12, like a V8 and an 8-track. Whatever you need, I have it. But I would be so buff if I were on this show because they're always going to put you in a swimsuit or your underwear or like a unitard or a leotard or a leopard. I don't know, but they're going to put you in it. So anyway, gold lame, good choice. And one person had to go underwater in a shark-filled water tank. There's manta ray eels and Chewbacca's and all sorts of things swimming around biting you. And you had to find the clue and then bring it out, and then it was a puzzle. And you had to shake it was filled with water and put RACE in their respective parts. You had to flip it and get it the other way. Well, Bernie figured that out. Did he tell anyone? No. Bernie wants first place because he's always a bridesmaid. Every week he's second with Ashley. So he didn't tell anybody and he ran off. And then, because Brody had used the express pass, they were kind of in the front lead again. They got first to the pit stop. All of that meanness. Bernie still didn't get the pit stop first place. Bernie and Kurt 1 trip for 2 to Helsinki, Finland. Good job, boys. Lots of trips for you. So there's some problems. Dana, again, tough times. She's not, oh, I don't get this puzzle. She didn't cry, though, and she didn't quit. Good job. And she finally did get it. Better job. So then we're left with Sherry and Cole. Remember that one time Sherry and Cole got lost? Just that one time they got lost. Just that one time. Or every single time they're driving and navigating themselves. Holy cow, guys. Learn to read a map. Well, this time they're not reading maps. Really kind of pooped on them because they came in last place. Except it's another non-elimination leg of the race. Who is Sherry and Cole's biggest fan that is letting them not get kicked off week after week? I don't understand it. They've now had 2 times they've been in last place. They haven't gone home. At least 2. There may even be more times that my journal did not record. Next time, if they are the last people, their booties better be going to the homestead because this is getting crazy. We need to just start cutting teams, and they need to go. Sherry, girl, I like you. You are really proving yourself a tough cookie, but you need to go. Bye. Speaking of bye, I'm done. I did episode 7 and 8. I'm not going to miss another show. Trust me, I won't. Check back next week. We'll be back on track. I really do enjoy talking to you guys. I really do. And I love all of your email. I do. I love that message you sent me. Keep it up.